Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be learning the best finger tricks for that every cuber should know, and these are going to make your algorithms insanely faster. So we're going to start off by learning the most important one, and it's going to be a U2 flick. So the normal U2 would just go like that, or like this on the other side. But with the flick, you can do it much faster. So we're gonna start how you do it is you start with this finger right here or this one. You move it like that, and then with the middle finger like that. This is how it looks like a little faster. Essentially, you just want to go like this and then quickly swap to your middle finger, and then just complete the U2. You can reduce the playback speed to see it a little bit slower to get the better idea, but this is essentially what you should be doing. The next one will be doing a front move without a regrip. So you see how I kind of like regripped here, kind of rotated a little bit, or whoops, kind of like this. There's a much easier way to do it, and this is going to be essentially most important in a J-perm or a Y-perm. So a J-perm right here, you see how I'm not doing a regrip, and then just like I messed up the algorithm back there, but you saw how like I can do it again. Like, see how I'm doing it like this. You could also just do this with your thumb like this, but you could do it both ways. Really, both ways would be like without a regrip, and these would be extremely useful as to removing some extra time of like regripping your like entire cube and hands to get one front move. The next one is going to be a U move without a regrip. So this could be used in multiple algorithms, like literally anyone that has a R move and then is followed by a U move this way or that way. Like for example, if your hand is in this position, you could just use your pointer finger and then just like, rotate it like that. And you could do this anyway, like that or like that. And it's super easy, and it doesn't make you fully regrip, which saves a little bit of time that can be like pretty useful. And now the F move with your thumb like this is probably one of the most obvious finger tricks apart from the U2 flick. And you should be really careful when you use this, because doing this in like every single algorithm can like cost you like a decent bit of time. So like in an algorithm like the J-perm, you really should not be using this at all. But in a different algorithm, like I can't really think of one, but there are like a few cases when I have used this in competitive solves, this finger trick right here, and it is quite useful actually, but you should be extremely careful when using this, because this is not something you should be using every single time. The next one we're going to do is the U push, which is like our U layer right here. And this, it would go like this or like that. And this is extremely useful during F2L cases, because you don't have to regrip at all when you're doing this. And there are a lot of U moves used in F2L, obviously. But the most important thing is that you do not need to regrip to just do this. So these can be really useful and save a little bit of time when doing F2L. If you struggle with algorithms that use the D move a lot, you should probably learn this finger trick and practice it as well. It's kind of like the U push, what we did here, except it's going to be with our ring finger, and it's going to be in the D layer, the down layer. So it's like this, like this. This is extremely useful in some of the D algorithms, and I've used them in almost every single one. And this should definitely be something worth learning if you struggle with D moves. The next one is pretty similar to the one we did at the beginning, the U2 flick. It's also going to be a D2 flick, sort of. So we're going to use our ring finger and then swap to our middle finger. So the normal D2 is just like that. But with the flick, it can be much faster like this. Now it's not that fast, like it's not much faster, because I don't use a lot of algorithms that have the D move in it, But if you do, you should definitely practice this, unlike me. And it can be like pretty useful in most of your D move algorithms. Another D2 move could be with your ring finger, and instead of swapping to the middle finger, you could do your pinky finger. This one is actually slightly more, I haven't like practiced this one a lot because I find the middle finger slightly easier, but I'm sure most people will actually find the pinky a lot easier. So like at the start, it actually might seem a little slower than the middle finger, but once you practice this and get used to it, it'll be much faster than if you practice with the middle finger. So this one is definitely worth learning to get some of your PLL D2 algorithms straightened up. The next one is going to be a U push, sort of, not exactly a push, but it's pretty useful in most algorithms, like PLL algorithms especially, like this UA or UB perm right here, like right there, and then see I can use it here again. See how I use this, and that would be similar for the UB or UA, I don't know what it is, but if you did this for the other one, the other U perm, this would be pretty useful as well for both fingers. The next one is going to be M2, and if you've learned Ru at any point, you'd probably know this one because you might not be great at Ru if you don't know this, but it goes like your typical M2 goes with your ring finger and then you just move it up like that, but it's a lot faster, and even a bunch of CFOP algorithms too. If you just swap to your middle finger really fast like that, this is like, it's much faster than you can like practice it a little bit. This is not my main cube actually, so it's just a little bit slower and not as fast as my main cube, where I'm actually really good at this, but like it's a lot faster once you start getting in with it, you know. Like if you don't practice it, it's obviously not going to be great, but you should try to implement this into most of your M2 algorithms, and it will save a lot of time. So now I'm going to do a few algorithms where I implement these finger tricks that we've learned so far, so take a look and see if you can spot them. So right now I'm going to do a full solve, and I'm going to do my best to implement these finger tricks into the solve. Now I purposely made that solve a little bit slow so that you guys could spot some of the finger tricks I use, such as this U2 one right here, or this M2 one down here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, a comment, and a subscribe down below, and we'll see you in the next one.